Good afternoon, everybody. It's once again Ted the Speed Learner, and I'm going to tell you how to save web pages into the favorites, okay? And you're going to understand this in just a second. But first of all, I want to tell you this is the web page for the Looking for Lincoln Heritage Coalition. Now, I have been talking about this for quite some time. I have videos about all this. And if you don't believe me, all you have to do is, this is my YouTube channel page. Okay, you see this is my YouTube channel page, and if you'll scroll down here, you see a big old playlist that says Abraham Lincoln signs. You start playing these videos and you can actually see these Looking for Lincoln signs. Now, you guys rely on me to be your map. The problem is, I have nobody to rely on, so I have to be my own map, okay? So, if you go to the Looking for Lincoln Heritage Coalition, you go to their website here, and if you click this green button right here, okay, you'll go to their next page, and this shows you the GPS coordinates of the signs that you're looking for, okay? Now, these GPS coordinates, unfortunately, are not entirely accurate. I have found this out by going to these sign sites myself, and I can tell you, when I go over there, I find out that the locations that they say on the map are sometimes as high as 20 feet away from where they are supposed to be. Okay, the map says they're in one place, I find out they're a totally different place. Not too far off, but I do find out that they're in a different place. Now, you hit this GPS coordinates, and this thing comes up. And then you have to click this. Let's see. Then you have to click this, and this map comes up. Well, you don't want to have to go clicking and clicking and clicking to bring this map back up. So you say, well, how are we going to bring this map back up whenever we want it? All right. See, I don't want to go through that rigmarole to bring up this map. I want to click one thing and get this map back up here. All right. Here's how you're going to do that. Alright, on Microsoft, this is the Internet, Microsoft Internet Explorer, you have a star up here. You see that star right there? You're going to click it, and as soon as you do, a dialog box appears. And you'll see favorites and feeds and history. Now, history, if you visited a web page in the last month, you can actually look up all those web pages, okay? This will show you web pages from 2 weeks ago, last week, Monday, Tuesday, and so on and so forth, all the way down to today. You can even actually, okay, forget this up here. Okay, so any website that you have looked at in the last couple weeks, you can look these up, and they're here. You can just pull down these little menus, and you can see these. It used to be a month, now it's just 2 weeks. Okay, now. Here we have the button called Favorites. Now let's say we wanted to add this website to My Favorites. How do we do that? We click Add to Favorites, and another dialog box appears. Okay? And then what you can do is you can click this Add button right here, and as soon as you do, that will appear. And that's how you add to your favorites. Okay? Once you got that dialog box done, you've added this web page to your favorites, and then you can go back here and pull it back up whenever you need it to. Okay? You can actually just click that, and this will come back. So that's how you add a web page to your favorites. And this is all done by cookies. And cookies is a long story, and I'm not going to bore you with it, but as long as you've got your cookies enabled, and most people do, they just don't know it, alright, then you can do that. Now, you start disabling your cookies, and this favorites thing won't work anymore. But that's a different story for a different time and a different place, and I'll discuss how to enable and disable cookies on another day. But most people have their cookies enabled automatically, especially if they just bought their computer. Their cookies are enabled. You can disable them if you want, but like I said, that's a different story for a different day. usually if you just stick with me, you should be okay when it comes to cookies. Just do what I tell you and you should be fine. Some people are real afraid of cookies, but that's a different story, and I'm not going to bore you with it. So anyway, now you know how to add a web page to your favorites and pull it back up whenever you need it to. Alright? I will tell you more in a future video, so stay tuned.